And holy shit, dude, are we live? We're live. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Yeah.
We're here. Holy fuck it, bro. This is kind of crazy now that it's like we just been sitting in this couch this whole time.
Yeah.
But guys, welcome to High Flyer Radio.
The best wrestling podcast on the internet is live to you all, available on twitch.tv/nerdcore, youtube.com/nerdcore, and on a podcast replay on anywhere that you can find your podcast, like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and all that exists.
You better believe it, brother.
I am Ayden Cossack. See, it feels weird because like we don't know what the regular routine is because like we're in person. We're like, wait. How do we actually do the show? How do we do a podcast now? But it's like, man, we got the microphones in hand. We're sitting on the couch. It's kind of surreal now that it's actually happening. But yes, guys, you heard it. The High Flyer Radio champion himself, Raul Alejandro Mendoza, is here with the belt and sitting right next to him, the man, everybody's favorite part-timer. Y'all saw him last week on the show with me, Jabril.
Yes, sir. Good to be here, bro. It's surreal, low key. Us, all three of us being here together.
Yeah, I know.
Chilling this Airbnb on this couch. We ain't gonna say where. That's none of y'all business.
Yeah, bro. We up in the mansion right now. I don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? Corporate pulled out the big bucks for this one to let us actually be here to be live. You know what I'm saying? But y'all heard both of them speak. Y'all been hearing me speak. I'm Ayden Cossack. Y'all already know me. Hopefully, I'm not screaming into the mic too much. I see we've already got Kylie in the chat. Your new tag team champions crowned last night. That's not how a tournament works. Hey yo, this doesn't look pre-recorded. This looks live.
Teach somebody the rules, please.
Part, you mean seasonal? Yeah, I think that's directed at you, Jabril. Are you
Seasonal.
Who's
seasonal?
talking? Who's talking?
Kylie.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. Anyway, we can continue.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we're here, guys. High Flyer Radio. We were at the Royal Rumble last night. We were there live in person. We're definitely going to get into all that. We're going to break all that down for you guys here tonight. But first thing that I want to get out of the way, if you guys want to actually be able to go enjoy live wrestling events in person like we did last night, then you guys need to go to SeatGeek.com not /nerdcore. Just go to SeatGeek.com. Use code their Nerdcore. See, man, I'm all thrown off, man. I'm like, I don't know how to do it. Get $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek with code the Nerdcore. You guys already know THENERDCORPS. They're the reason we were able to get there, get our good seats, man. We had a fucking amazing time last night. I like genuinely can't wait to get into it because we talked a little bit on like the ride back home last night, but we haven't really like delved deep into everything yet. We kind of rewatched a couple matches this morning. We're gonna get at everything in a sec, but first thing that I want to kick off the show with today, earlier in the week, I mean, we talked about it last week. Jay Briscoe passing away, man.
Yeah.
It's tragic. But I definitely wanted to highlight this week on AEW Dynamite, we had the Jay Briscoe tribute. Warner Brothers Discovery and Tony Khan finally worked together in agreement to allow Mark Briscoe to be able to come on the show, celebrate the life of his brother. We just watched it like 10 minutes ago. We watched a couple clips on that. Jabril, let's start with you, man. What did you think about the Jay Briscoe tribute that they did on AEW Dynamite?
Yeah, I think it was beautiful. I don't know how they could have done it better, honestly. From the match to the montage that they had of him, showing him in that light with his family, his brother, all his accomplishments with his brother. Yeah, man. And again, we talked about it on High Fly Radio. I wasn't too familiar with Jay Briscoe until like last year when Ayden was like just going crazy about the Briscoes in an FTR match, and to see him in that light with that montage definitely had me choked up a little bit. I didn't know what to say afterwards. I was speechless.
You saw me over here, man.
Yeah,
it was for
sure.
I don't know how it was raining indoors, man. I don't know what was going on with that, but that was definitely very special.
A feature with this mansion, but yeah, it was beautiful. Well done. I'm super glad they was able to put that on.
Yeah, Raul, man, what do you think about the Jay Briscoe tribute on Dynamite?
So, I mean, as everybody knows, I'm a fan of Jay. I've been a fan of the Briscoes for a while now. I was talking to Jabril on the road here. We were talking about like, oh man, I remember seeing when he beat Adam Cole for the second time I mean, for the second title when he won the title the second time, and then he had that match, great match with Jay Lethal, where Jay Lethal beats him, and he becomes the TV champ. Oh, he becomes the world champ, but he's also the TV champ. But even before that, like even like little deep cuts, like when the Kingdom had a match with Briscoes and ODB
Right.
from TNA, which
Man, I
by the
never
way is
saw
not
that
Old
one.
Dirty Bastard, it's One Dirty Bitch. And what's it called? I mean, I loved Briscoes. Of course, I always had my what's it called thoughts on Jay Briscoe the man and his opinions,
Right.
but as time passed, he really grew as a person, and I think you could see it during the week when everybody was talking about him, and you had people like Sonny Kiss, Effie, who were talking about like how great of a man he is and how he never showed them anything that wasn't respect. Like he always kept it 100. He always showed them respect, and my gratitude for Jay Briscoe, the man, and not even just the wrestler, but it just went up this week, and I'm glad that those suits in WBD finally let them do this, because that deep down that was just a decision with the executives, because everybody else loves Jay.
Right.
Everybody wanted Jay there. The only people who didn't want Jay there were the execs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. It was one of those things, man, where it was like we talk a lot about personal growth and people need to be changing and need to change with the times. And how are we ever, as a society, supposed to move forward if we're constantly trying to bring up things that people did 10 years in the past, man? A lot has happened in 10 years. A lot has happened in 1 year.
Yeah.
I mean, take a look at where we're sitting right here, right now on this couch. Think about what happened last year. I don't know, Raul, I don't know if you know this. 1 year ago, exactly to this day, we introduced this title.
Yeah.
1 year ago to this day.
Yo.
Think about everything that we've done just in the past year.
Yeah.
Think about everything that Jay Briscoe's done in the past 10 years of his life to be able to kind of go back and atone for some maybe questionable thinking and some ideology that might be a little bit outdated.
Yeah.
Man grew as a person. Me, again, like I said, being able to share the Super Card of Honor Briscoe's FTR match with one of my best friends, Jacob, was one of the, it was an amazing moment. And then being able to take my little brother to go see the Double Dog Collar live at his first wrestling experience ever, and having him after that just be like hooked and obsessed now, like he loves it. And again, it was tragic, and it was so unfortunate that Warner Brothers wouldn't allow it to happen.
Yeah.
And we heard a lot about Tony Khan was saying behind the scenes he was working really hard to try to get there to be some type of on-air recognition for Jay Briscoe. So I'm glad they were able to do it. I think the tribute was just masterful. Man, if you don't have a soul and you're trying to figure out if you do, just watch that Jay Briscoe tribute video. You'll figure it out real quick. Again, man, rest in peace, Jay Briscoe. 10 bell salute.
Yes, sir.
What a legend, man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. But again, we're gonna keep things light today on the show, man. It was a good experience this weekend. I feel like not really a lot actually happened within the wrestling world this week, because everybody was just excited for the Rumble.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, okay, Royal Rumble season is here. It's going to be the first time ever that we're moving on to a WrestleMania where Vince McMahon is not involved in the creative aspect so far, guys. That's at least that's what we know so far. But this is the first Royal Rumble booked by Triple H. We're going to go ahead and start off. We had the men's Royal Rumble match, and what a match it was. Cody Rhodes came in. He won the men's Royal Rumble, as you guys can see right now, pointing to the WrestleMania sign. He did the yep, Raul, man, what did you think about the actual men's Royal Rumble match?
At first, I was like interested as to why they were gonna start first, and I think that also kind of had us under the impression like, oh, they're starting off first with this, so obviously there's going to be something big at the end, like a Rocky or a Sami betrayal, or something was going to happen, because they're not going to end the show with the men's Royal Rumble.
Right.
I thought the Rumble was really good. I love that they had Gunther and Sheamus at first with
Yeah.
number 1, number 2. I love that Gunther made it to the end. It was a really well-paced Rumble. You didn't have to rely on those surprise entrants all that much. And I think that's kind of what Trips was going for this time. And he was like, hey, I know that Vince used to like fondle your balls with these like what's it called surprise legend
Yeah.
returns or like debuts from people who he would say for the Rumble, but like Trips was like, I'm gonna use the roster I have and give you a really good Royal Rumble
Mm-hmm.
while making a star out of the people like Gunther.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Jabril, what do you think about the Royal Rumble, man?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. Gunther started off and lasting to the end was fire. I didn't expect it, and like what a way to put over someone like Gunther who has been killing it on SmackDown. Yeah, again, starting off with him and Sheamus, which is a feud that I can see over and over again. I won't get tired of it.
Yeah.
Like I love those two. The Banger Bros being up in there too, bro. Man, love that. Like they was wrecking shop at one point.
We had that Banger Bros chant
Yeah.
going too. Yeah, we were trying, man. We were trying to get it going. The little kids,
Oh,
man,
the little
we have
kids
to tell-
behind us.
Man, the
Oh,
little
yeah,
kids
yeah.
who sat behind us the entire show. Yo, we need to get them on a High Flyer radio. We were
Thanks,
saying
bro.
that all show. These kids were fuck Logan Paul. Fuck Logan Paul, Banger Bros, Banger Bro. Man, these kids were lit, man. They were
Bro,
absolute
they were on
legends. Shout, I
fire,
don't know who it
dog.
was. Hey, shout out to Mama.
Shout out
though.
to
Hey,
the
the
kid.
Mama was looking kind of. Hey, if you're watching the show right now, hey, you already know how to find me. High Flyer Radio, hit your boy up.
Thanks.
Anyways,
Yeah.
you were saying.
Banger Bros, yeah, bro, killing it. Freaking Bobby Lashley eliminating Roman.
Oh, yeah.
Eliminating Brock Lesnar.
Brock.
I popped. I ain't gonna hold you. That was amazing. I didn't expect that. I knew they were gonna go at it because I know we were probably gonna get them at Mania, which I'm excited for. I felt like what we got previously between those two wasn't really a good rivalry. I felt like it was just thrown together.
The crown jewel.
Yeah,
I need him in the cage, bro.
I put him in a cage.
In a cage, bro.
You already know. Like as soon as you put, they're gonna have to like, yo. Okay, I just thought about this. First ever double steel cage. Because you know they're gonna break through.
They're gonna break that
they're
first
gonna break
one.
through the fucking cage.
Yeah.
You gotta do like a double reinforced. Like, what if it's a steel
Bro.
cage inside of a Hell in a Cell?
Oh,
Yo,
they haven't done since a while, but 3 stages of hell.
3 stages of hell.
it's man with trips.
Oh, you know he's down for that.
He had one of the
dude.
best 3 stages of hell matches, bro.
Yeah, bring back uncensored. Bro.
Yeah,
just have Bobby and Brock fight all the way from the top down.
No.
bro. But yeah, those two, man. I was excited for that, and Cody coming out, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like that last bit, man. The ending was a match between Gunther and freaking Cody Rhodes, and I ain't seen that ever. I don't think. Like we were saying it, like in most cases, the men's Royal Rumble would have been over already. Like it was a while, but like there was
That's
storytelling throughout the entire thing. Oh, and props to Logan Paul with that clash with Ricochet. I can't lie, that shit was fire. I loved it. But yeah.
Yeah, man. I loved the match. Honestly, I think that was my match of the night for
Yeah.
sure. Like I can't
Oh,
even
yeah,
really
for
hesitate on
sure.
that. And we kind of talked about that too. It was like the men's Rumble match happened, and then it was kind of like, all right, I guess we'll just like kick back for the rest of the show and like let everything else happen,
Man.
because I don't think anything else is really going to be able to top that. But
Yeah.
we'll get to that later.
For sure.
But the men's Rumble itself, I thought was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say about it though, if I had to critique it, is it was a little predictable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like going into the match, by the time we were in the arena, we had only had, it was 18 names were announced.
Yeah.
And then by the time the match started, they had announced all but like 5 people. So it was kind of like, okay, well, who are the 5 people going to be? The men's match is going on first. It can't be Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's not going to win. And I think they knew that they had to do something because fans were going to want Sami to win.
For
you know,
sure.
and it was all weekend was the conversation of, is Cody Rhodes going to win the Rumble? Is Sami Zayn going to win the Rumble? Is The
Right.
Rock going to show up and win the Rumble? And, you know, obviously we got our answer to that. Cody Rhodes went on to win the Royal Rumble. Again, everything that he had going on with Gunther in the match, I thought was incredible. Gunther himself in the match, fucking awesome. Being the longest guy to ever stand with inside of a Royal Rumble match was incredible. Again, echoing what you said, the Logan Paul and Ricochet moment was awesome. Karrion Kross.
Yikes, man.
Yeah, we have to bring that up, bro.
Yeah, we do.
Karrion Kross had no reaction.
It
in
was
that
so
arena.
quiet, bro.
It was one of those initial like boo because he's a heel, but also boo because I don't really want to see this guy,
Yeah.
and then followed by immediate tone deaf silence, and
Like,
nothing happened.
Not even worth the boo, man. Like, let me just save my voice so whoever else
Yeah.
comes out, I can pop for.
Yeah, like I remember like literally just like laying back in my
Yeah, I
seat,
was
and I
like-
just looked at you, and I was like, "Well, all right. Well, I guess Karrion Kross is here."
Right. Like even Dom got like some boos, man.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
Dom.
We had some loud boos for Dom, bro. But
Dom
Karrion-
gets heat, and
Yeah.
being there live in person, it was one of the we didn't really know what was going on, so we knew Ray was supposed to. What was his number? He entered at like number 19 or something like that.
Something like that.
So we knew Ray's music hit, and we were all excited to see Ray, but Ray didn't show up. And immediately we all were like, okay, well, Dom must have like interfered, or maybe
Yeah.
there was. The whole time we were sitting there thinking like, okay, like is Sami Zayn gonna come out at the end of this match and like replace Ray
Yeah.
because
Right.
you know maybe it was at the test. And being there live in person, there was a lot of technical things that were done that we didn't really get communicated a lot. Like we
Yeah.
never even saw, and I still haven't seen the video, but with Roman sitting down with Sami saying like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you got to be attached to my hip. I don't want you
Yeah.
doing anything the entire night or something." I mean, I still haven't seen it. They didn't show it at all in the arena, so,
No.
which was kind of interesting because normally they will show some of those backstage
Right.
segments.
Yeah.
But that and the other thing was, man, Kofi, brother, you've got to stop doing these spots if you can't do them. Listen,
Yeah.
Kofi, I love you, brother. I was there. I wasn't there for Kofi Mania, but like mentally, I was there for Kofi Mania. We were all
Same.
excited to see Kofi. You know,
Mhm.
we love Kofi. We want the best for Kofi. Stop doing the spots, man.
Yeah.
Like if you can't do them, bro, I don't want to see it. Like it doesn't. It's not working for me, man.
Right. Because it's like I love Kofi, man. And I'm gonna say I'm sorry. I used to love the spots, but then it kind of gets to the point where like if it's like that's all it is like, oh man, I'm gonna get to the Rumble. I'm probably not gonna win. You're gonna get out eventually, but I'm just gonna do a spot and like missed twice. I get it. I know he's hard on himself for it too. I saw Twitter.
Yeah.
Or Twitter and he tweeted about it. But I'm like, man, I think it's like kind of a wrap. Like if we can do something else, I don't know, like even just you look strong in the Rumble, and him and Xavier Woods look strong,
Right.
Especially Xavier Woods with that wrestling bit with Chad. That was clean. I like that.
Yeah, dude. They
That
were
was
really
nice.
the chain wrestling between Chad
Yeah,
and Xavier
that
was
was
really
dope.
good.
And that had to be like something Tripp put in there because I would have man. I ain't never seen that before either.
Yeah. I was like, can we do that match on Raw or like
No,
SmackDown? I was like,
facts.
can y'all just run
Yeah.
that? Like, because that
I'd
would
be down
really
for
good.
that.
New Day versus Alpha Academy, man. Just run it. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's a whole. I mean, that's another conversation I have. Is like, what is really next for New Day? Because that was another thing. Like every time the New Day music hits, everybody in that arena fucking lost their mind because everybody's like Big E,
Yeah.
Big E. Like everybody
No.
everybody wants to see Big E come back and be healthy.
Same.
And it was one of those things of like not seeing it was kind of like
Yeah.
New Day just doesn't hit the same without all three of them.
It does.
You know what I mean?
The
Yeah.
dude to the right of me was losing it, bro. He was like, yo, there's a chance Big E might come out. And I'm like, yeah, people love these dudes, bro. Even before the match started, like everybody was doing like New Day rocks.
Yeah.
New Day rocks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. But you know what else we don't know about? This pitch black match, man. Yeah. You hear the size, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna start this one off real quick. So looking at this image, right? That looks fucking sick, right?
Yeah.
Bray
Yeah.
Wyatt with the black light,
Hella sick.
makeup and everything was fucking awesome.
Oh.
Being there live was everything that we feared it was gonna be. The whole time going into the show, we were having the conversation of like, okay, Raul, when are we gonna go to concessions? Is it gonna be
Yeah.
during the pitch black match? We were like, we'll wait and see. Like literally, we'll wait and see. If we can't see anything, then yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
When they turn off the lights and everybody had their flashlights on, I was like, okay, this might be kind of cool. Like maybe the idea is like they turn off the lights and the idea is like the fireflies and in the audience with the flashlight, they're gonna light up the show and we'll be able to see it that way. Nope, they turn off the lights and they brought on a black light,
Yeah.
and the black light was just like, dude, we can't see fucking shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
immediately we hopped up and we were like, let's go to concessions. And we were stuck in concessions for like the next hour after that. So
damn,
Yeah.
we were there for a minute.
we were there
Oh
for
my
there for a fat
God.
minute, man. We were
Hey.
bro.
Hey, shout out Ayden. He got me my hot dog.
Shout out me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Open up them
Got
pockets,
that
man.
hot
Jim
dog.
Crockett.
Got that popcorn. Got some merch. Yeah.
Kylie, we actually watched it a couple of minutes ago on the TV. It does look pretty cool on the TV.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it does. And that's honestly what I told him. I was like, guys, this is one that we're gonna save for Peacock. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked great on TV, but yeah,
But
bro,
in person, yeah, it's not the
yeah.
wasn't the best.
What did you think about the actual match itself and like everything that happened with like Uncle Howdy?
Yeah, Uncle Howdy botched. Yeah, he missed, bro. I like this. Bray looks good. Bray is wrestling good again, and yeah, I honestly I think this was just like, hey, let's give him a gimmick match first,
Yeah.
so that way he can still do his like really like spooky stuff that he loves to do, but he's more like
Diet Fiend.
Diet Fiend, yeah.
Diet Fiend.
Well, we'll still in a way
Diet Mountain
progress
Dew
the
Fiend.
story, but like, what's it called? Once in the future, we're like going into Mania, we'll probably see him have more like longer matches or something like that.
Right. I don't know. Jabril,
Man.
what do you think about this?
My biggest complaint is that there was no Mountain Dew Pitch Black
Mountain Dew
in
Pitch
that
Black.
bitch. Not a drop in that place,
advertisement.
bro. Not a drop.
You couldn't find any Mountain Dew in that
Oh
entire
my
arena. Bro.
God,
What
dog.
the fuck is the point of the sponsor, bro?
You
If
think we'll be able to
ain't
find
even
some
got
at
it.
that one gas station?
No, probably. We might have to.
When we
We have
go-
to go
when we're on
and
the
get
way
out of here.
back?
Yeah.
We talked about that before the show, being like, no, we need to go get some Pitch Black Mountain Dew. But I'm like, honestly, I'm a little afraid to try it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Facts.
I'm good, bro.
Uh-oh.
That shit might be able
Turn
to.
to fucking Venom, bro.
Bro. That'd be fire. Match was cool though. I was happy to see Bray Wyatt in the ring finally after all these months. But man, y'all can't understand unless y'all were there the amount of love for LA Knight that we experienced.
Oh
my guy.
yeah.
Yeah. Literally, bro, we were outside waiting to get in, and it was just ripples of all throughout the place.
Yup.
The entire show. It was like
It was
like
amazing.
seagulls.
Yeah.
Whenever they just like literally everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me talk to you,
Let me talk to you.
man.
Even the kids behind us.
Bro.
Let me talk to you. That shit was great, dude. Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Bro, push LA Knight, man. I'm telling
Push him,
you,
man.
LA Knight, Money in the Bank this year. Put it on him.
Yes,
Please.
sir.
Please, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Kylie, we weren't there to see the Uncle Howdy stuff.
Yeah, we didn't see the
We
shit.
literally just watched it on TV.
Yeah.
So we really couldn't see it.
Yeah, we didn't give a fuck about Uncle Howdy. We were getting hot dogs and t-shirts.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah,
I got
Wait.
I got this hat because I decided to not watch that match.
yeah. I mean, I still am just like, we've been waiting months for this match in particular, and not even like, oh, we've been waiting for this match, but it's like
Yeah.
we've just been waiting for them to get to the fucking point with this Uncle Howdy shit, and it's
Mhm.
still like all Uncle Howdy did was fucking botch like an elbow drop or some shit onto LA Knight, and then the
Yeah.
fucking arena like caught on fire, and it was like, what the fuck just happened, dude?
Yeah.
But the match was fine. You know, I want LA Knight to move on to something else. I don't know what's next for him. Man, one thing I guess we got to mention is like, I was kind of bummed that we didn't get to see Matt Cardona, man,
Oh yeah.
because you know everybody knows I've been pushing
Wait,
my
you saw Chelsea
agenda.
Green?
What's up? Yeah, we did see Chelsea Green.
fastest elimination. Oh, we'll get to it. We'll
We'll get to that in
it.
a second. We did see Chelsea Green, but we didn't see Matt Cardona because everybody knows my agenda, man. I need the woo, I need Matt
Yeah.
Cardona, and I need LA Knight to be in a tag team. And I need it pronto. So I don't know. I don't know what's next for LA Knight. I hope that he moves on to something better. What's up? It looks like
Dang,
you got
real
an idea.
quick. I forgot to say Booker T showing up in the Rumble, bro. Oh, the
The
arena
Spinaroonie?
pod, bro. Woo, I was hype. I want to see that Spinaroonie. I think that might be my first time seeing it in person,
Oh yeah,
which is sick, bro. Love that.
yeah.
But,
Booker T got a massive pop.
Hell
That
yeah.
was
he
that
looked
was
great
nuts.
too, man. God
Yeah.
damn.
Good for Booker, man. Good for Booker, man. But yeah, Pitch Black match. It was all right. You know, nothing crazy. Unfortunately, I don't think have either one of y'all, like whenever we went to bed last night, did either one of y'all watch the Alexa Bliss Bianca
No, I didn't
Belair
get a
match?
chance to.
I
See,
watched a clip of Alexa with Uncle Howdy.
yeah, like I saw the
Yeah.
clip, but it's like,
I saw the highlights, but that was it.
yeah, unfortunately, it's one of those things where it's like we also collectively had decided it was like, okay, it's either pitch black or it's this Bianca match. And it's not to say anything bad about Bianca.
Right.
It's, well, Alexa Bliss for me hasn't really been hitting on that same level
Yeah.
the past couple months. And it's one of those things where it's like, what's next? Where are we going? What the fuck is this Uncle Howdy storyline, dude? Like, where's everything going? Because I'm kind of
drag it
like,
out more, bro.
I'm ready to get to the point. We talk about long-term storytelling, but to me, it's like it's so derivative. Like it's
Yeah.
just like you're just cutting little bits out that don't need to be dragged out that long.
Yeah.
Like to me, the long-term storytelling is like what they do, and I'm not saying AEW is better than WWE. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm saying the way that they tell stories over there is specifically certain guys like the Hangman Kenny story is kind of the one that everybody kind of goes back to as far as long-term story, where it's like there were so many elements of that storyline that were built up for years, and it's just kind of like this feels like one of those things where it's like generally everybody kind of feels like we know this is where it's going, and you're just taking too fucking long to get to the point.
Yeah.
It's like a salesman coming in to try to sell you some shit, and it's like, dude, I know you're selling me. So just get to the fucking point.
Right.
What's the price?
Tell me what the
What is the price, dude?
Yeah.
Like, is it Uncle Howdy and Bray at Mania? Okay.
What's the deal with Uncle Howdy?
Yeah. Do you believe in Uncle Howdy, man? I don't know, man. But
I'm just ready for them to kind of get past this already, review and like get Bray to do something else or get to finally progressing the story.
Yeah. And kind of like what you're saying, I already knew Bianca was gonna win too, and I guess that kind of, I was like, I already know she's gonna win, and we can just watch it back when we get, back to the house. So yeah, we'll get in line for this one and see whatever we catch once we got back. But by the time we got back, it was time for the or it was already the women's rumble. But yeah.
Don't say that, Kylie.
oh, what happened?
What?
Uncle Howdy is Shane McMahon.
No,
Don't say that.
absolutely not.
There's no way, no chance.
Yeah, no chance in hell.
No chance in hell.
No chance in hell. Well, listen, guys. You guys see it right next to me. I was trying to look for a transition, but I don't really got one today. Ambrosia Collective. You guys already know the deal, man. If you guys are Mike Rashid fans, you know the deal. If you guys are fans of us and the show, you know the deal. Ambrosia Collective is the fucking truth, man. Unlocked your brain and your mind and your body and your ultimate potential, dude. Go get yourself some Ambrosia Collective. They've got vegan protein powder. They've got vegan pre-workout powders. They've got the nectar, which is essentially all your greens and all your vitamins that you need to be taking. All your greens, all your vitamins, brother, that you need to be taking in a day, brother. Go ahead and get you some. 5% off. Ambrosia Collective. Use the code the Nerd Court. You guys already know. THENERDCORPS. Go check them out. You guys see it right next to me. I got my sprinkle cupcake. I was showing Jabril the nectar yesterday. That shit is the truth, man. It's so fucking good. If you guys like fruit punch Kool-Aid, you're gonna fucking love it, man. So go check them out. But yep, we're moving on into the next thing. We talked about Chelsea Green, man. We're here, man. It's the Women's Royal Rumble. Rhea Ripley, she did it. She's the first woman to ever go from number one to win the entire thing.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast, baby. Jabril, man, what did you think about the Women's Royal Rumble?
I thought it was dope, man. We low-key, everybody in the place was voting for Rhea. And I'm like, it's one thing for her to win, but to come out first, like we were in line and this dude was like keeping tabs on who was coming out. And he was like, I was like, when does Rhea come out? He's like, yo, she was first. I was like, she was first. Yeah. I was like, damn, because like I didn't know if she was gonna. At that point, I feel like she was gonna still win, but I don't know, man. It's coming out first. Like I haven't seen that in the women's
calls, bro.
Yes, sir. I haven't seen it in the women's Royal Rumble. So the fact that she came out on top, bro, was sick. And I know we kind of missed like the beginning, but the second half was insane, man. Like
not your Jax, bro.
The what?
Oh man, Nia Jax.
Never mind. Hold on. Let me correct.
I'm not gonna say on air what I said at the show, dog. But listen, bro.
I just want to say that somebody got fired last night.
Somebody got fired.
Somebody got
Somebody got
fired
fired.
last night who pressed that button and put the music before the timer even
Yeah.
gone up on screen.
We worked ourselves into a shoot though, like straight up. We were all like, "It's Naomi. It's gotta be
Naomi,
Naomi.
yeah,
it's
we
gotta be
did.
Naomi. Number
Yeah.
30." And then as soon as the counter hits, like
Old
the
lady
music
in the back
hits,
was like, "I'm trying to feel the glow."
yeah, she
Yes,
was, I want to feel the
bro.
glow.
And I was over and the dude right to me his ear like it's got to be Naomi. He's like, who's all left? And I told him I was like Nia Jax. This was like I think we was at 27, and I was like, okay, Nia Jax, Naomi, and fuck, I forgot who else I said. But I was like, and then when it got to 29, I was like, oh yeah, Naomi, bro. And when Nia Jax came out, I had to like not look at him, bro, just face it straight like this.
Bro, all of us were just there like it was an anti-pop in our entire
man.
section. Our entire section was like,
Yeah,
bro, what?
Yo, the mom of those kids was going crazy. She was pissed, dog.
Oh, she was pissed.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
she was
dude,
going
she was like-
insane.
Everybody was happy when she got released. Why would you bring her back? And the thing is, she was bad mouthing the E like weeks ago.
Yeah, dude.
Mm.
That's why it was weird because to me it was like, what? Okay, do you guys think this was like a return or was this like a we couldn't fucking
She
get
got a shirt
anybody
up,
else on
bro.
the
She got a
spot?
contract.
Oh, she got a contract.
Yeah, she has a shirt up on WWE Shop already.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yes.
Another WrestleMania
I'm
season
not
with
like
Nia
those
Jax.
girls.
But Raul, man, what did you think about the Women's Royal Rumble?
I liked it, bro. Of course, you know I wanted Rhea to win.
Yeah.
Was-
Yeah,
I
You
was
were
happy
going
to see
nuts,
Mommy.
bro.
Yeah, that's
This man was,
mommy.
mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going crazy, bro. You already know how it goes
were,
with me, bro. I
dog.
love Rhea, and I was really happy to see it finally happen where she went coast to coast. I know everybody was like, I know that Becky was like, oh, I'd like to win the Rumble, become the first woman to do it 2 times, and I was like, yeah, but we could set a different type of history on this one and doing it coast to coast, bro.
Mhm.
That was great.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Asuka coming back was fucking awesome.
Yes,
with
sir.
The Kana
That pop,
face paint.
that pop.
Oh
that
my
pop,
God.
man.
Yo,
People were going nuts.
the Asuka pop guys was legit.
Yeah.
Like
It was
that
legit.
place went fucking crazy when Asuka came out. Piper
Mhm.
Niven was cool.
Piper
Getting to see
Niven.
her come back. Everybody was like, "Who the fuck is Piper Niven?"
Yeah,
And then everybody
bro.
was like,
Shout out to the
"Dewdrop?"
old lady again.
Yeah,
Bro, she was,
schooling
bro,
me,
she was,
man.
bro. This
Yeah.
old lady who sat behind us fucking knew she was. Oh, she's from NXT.
She
Piper
was your
Niven.
shit, bro.
It's like formerly known as Dewdrop. I was like, oh,
I was like,
thank you.
you want to come be on? You want to come be on the show?
Facts.
Like straight up. Yeah, Piper Niven was cool. Again, we saw Chelsea Green, which
Yeah.
to me was like, I think maybe that was also part of why they kicked off with the men's rumble instead of the women's rumble. Because to me, it's like if Chelsea came out,
We would
then I think
expect
people
it.
would have expected to have seen
Yeah.
Cardona.
Cardona.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
That was
that
kind of
comment-
a master strategy to put it out first because it honestly changed all of our minds about like everything. Like we just started thinking like,
yeah.
what's this night gonna?
Because we thought they were
like?
going to end with the men's
Yeah.
rumble like they normally do. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the women's
Yeah.
rumble as a match was awesome. I'm mad that I didn't get to see Roxy live. I don't know how I feel about Roxy. Roxy's the truth. Roxy's the future WrestleMania main eventer. Like
Yeah.
genuinely, like everything that she does in the ring is fucking incredible. She's great on the mic. Roxanne Perez, whatever you want to call her, she's got everything. I
Mhm.
think she's awesome. As
And
Xia Li
this-
came out, had a cool spot. What's up?
The spot with Bailey eliminating Becky, Liv eliminating Bailey was
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
We-
Liv, man, they did a lot to make
Liv,
Liv look really
man.
good last night, which
Yes,
I was
sir.
happy about.
Me too.
And she did the same thing like last year where she lasted for a while, right? At the last Rumble, I think she was like number 2 or something.
Yeah, because Liv came in at number 2. She was. I mean, Liv came in at. Shit. I really like the storytelling that they did there with Rhea and Liv. I mean, we talked about
Yeah.
it last night, where it's
Mhm.
like WrestleMania last year, Rhea and Liv were a tag team, and they
Yeah.
were going into that women's. What was it? The women's triple threat or
Tag title.
4-way,
Yeah.
whatever it was for the tag titles. But Rhea and Liv, man, I would really like to see them tell more stories there. I think
Mhm.
there's something really good. Plus, I mean, everybody simps for both of them, so there's something there too. There's a lot of money to be made on
100.
both those mommies.
100.
100%. I'm
Yes,
trying to think.
sir.
I'm like, who else came into the women's rumble? I think everybody who was in the
Michelle
women-
McCool is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Michelle
man.
McCool was cool. And she
She's coming out
did
of
I
great.
the
was I was telling her, oh, think hard. I mean, think smarter, not harder. She just she was sitting down, bro. Didn't have to run down to the ring. Just
Yep.
jumped out from her seat, bro. That was awesome.
I was worried for a sec when she hopped up on that barricade. I was like, oh, she about to bust her ass. Bro,
Yeah, I
she
was
she
concerned.
Nah.
she kind of wobbled, but then she caught
Michelle
herself.
McCool's always training, bro. She's like, if
She
you
looks-
watch the Last Ride documentary,
Yeah.
She
for,
looked great. Dude.
She looked
Taker.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
She looked great.
she stayed training, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and the last three, bro, the final three.
Mhm.
Oh
Yep.
man, what a way to end it, dog. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love them, and then just the way that
Yeah, Oscar Raya and Liv.
Mm-hmm.
Man, honestly, that triple threat at Mania would
That
would be
banger.
cool with me,
Yeah.
man. Shoot.
Bro, that feels like a SummerSlam.
Yeah. Oh,
That-
true.
You know,
yeah.
like Asuka as Kana, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Okay, so this is something I was kind of thinking of after is like, what's next for Asuka now?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, she's here, she's back. Who is she gonna feud with? I don't know. I would like to see Asuka and like Charlotte go at it one more time and like
I can see
put
that.
Asuka back over Charlotte. I think that would be a really cool Mania match. Because I want to see Asuka win some gold. Like genuine
Yeah.
after the reaction Asuka had last night, and after how good she looked in the ring last night, they need to do something where they need to keep that momentum going forward.
Yeah.
The women's elimination chamber, man. I'm really intrigued to see what the hell that's gonna be. What do y'all think so far about like women's elimination chamber? Because we're only 3 weeks away. I mean, we're less than 3 weeks away now,
Yeah.
technically.
yeah. I don't know. I definitely think you'll have Asuka in there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not, because I don't know if you're not gonna make her win, then you don't want to see. I don't want to see her get pinned.
Yeah, true.
That's kind of the thing.
And
Yeah. Who could she go up against, bro?
I don't know. I can only think Charlotte low key. And I guess it depends on what Rhea does. If she goes with Bianca or if she goes with Charlotte. But yeah,
Yeah, I guess that's the question too. Is okay, who is Rhea gonna go up against? Because we were listening to the press conference last night, and there were really good points made for either or.
Yeah.
Jabril, who do you think? Charlotte or Bianca?
I would want to see Charlotte because I want her to finally beat her.
Really?
But I feel like she's gonna pick Bianca, honestly. But man, I want her to finally beat Charlotte. But yeah, I think she's gonna be Bianca because I want to see that match too. And I haven't seen that before at Mania, so
Right.
that'd be fire.
What do you think, Raul?
I like your idea of both of them,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't either.
But I want I think I'd rather see Charlotte right now. I'm kind of messing with that, but if the build for Bianca's better, then I want Bianca. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying Charlotte because Charlotte beat her for the NXT title at WrestleMania, so
Get your moment
she's
back.
never,
Mhm.
she's never beat Charlotte, bro.
Yeah.
And plus, just like the whole interview she gave that long time ago, that she felt like after that, like she didn't feel like she was worthy of holding a title anymore. Like she really thought that match was gonna be like.
I mean, her Raw Women's title reign really wasn't.
Yeah.
It really wasn't that good,
Yeah.
to be honest. You know, like
Yeah.
it's
For
not to
sure.
shit on Rhea. It's just like she wasn't quite at
Yeah.
that level yet.
For sure.
And the thing that sucks, bro, is that Rhea and Charlotte have great matches together. They always tear the house down. That WrestleMania match, if you do it like with this live crowd now, because that match at WrestleMania would have been amazing with a crowd. And I remember telling Bert, it was Jabril, I was like, "Yo, Brill, this match is really good. Like this shit would have been really good if you had a crowd there."
Yeah.
Right.
So I think if you do that, man, it would be cool too. But I don't know. Right now. I think I'm good with either one.
Yeah. The Grand Slam champion one was also a really good point.
Yeah, for why to go to Charlotte.
Yeah.
It
Like
should be Grand
damn.
Slam. NXT, Raw, SmackDown,
And tag team.
Yeah.
and tag team.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
I mean, that's a really good point. It's also
NXT UK as well.
NXT
Wait, what?
UK as well. Yep.
Right?
Rhea's the NXT UK champ. Yeah.
I did not know.
Was the
that.
first one, I think.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, nah, that's
Rhea's the truth, man.
Yeah.
She's the future of this,
Rhea
of this women's
decorated,
division.
bro. For sure.
100%. I'm kind of in that camp now. Like I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to because to me, I'm visualizing like WrestleMania, like in Hollywood. You know, the big gold signs, and they're gonna be doing all the movie clips and everything. It's gonna be sick, right?
yeah.
But I'm trying to picture: are the fans gonna turn on Bianca? Because I think I genuinely I think we're getting dangerously close to the point of fans turning on Bianca.
Yeah.
Because this Alexa Bliss feud did not do either one of those women any favors.
Mm-mm.
y'all know how I feel about Bianca. I think Bianca is. A couple of months ago, I was saying I think Bianca is the greatest women's wrestler of all time. I've kind of toned that down a little bit in recent months, just because there's a layer of dimension that's not there with her character.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like she's cool, she's great, she's fucking phenomenal in the ring. She looks great. She's got the charisma, she's got everything. But there's something as far as like I need a little bit more depth in the character. Like I don't understand. Like I don't know who Bianca is. You know, I don't know what makes Bianca tick. I need something there to kind of like take away. And I think maybe if you went forward with a Rhea and Bianca feud at Mania, there might add a layer of dimension there for Bianca on the build to that. But I'm also like, that's the thing where I'm saying like fans might turn on Bianca because fans are very behind Rhea Ripley right now.
Yeah.
And if you put, I mean, Bianca's like your bubblegum top babyface. If you put Bianca up against Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley's supposed to be a heel right now, technically, then it's kind of like, okay, well, I don't know. But if you, again, I think you guys have kind of put me on Team Charlotte now for Rhea's choice, because I think the story is there. Becoming a Grand Slam women's champion in WWE, finally getting to have the match with Charlotte live in front of the fans at WrestleMania like it was supposed to have happened. But now this time the roles are reversed, where it's Rhea's the one going after Charlotte. Charlotte's in a position where Charlotte's just there to be toppled. Charlotte's there to put somebody else over. And I think putting Rhea over makes sense.
Yeah, and the fans will more than likely want Rhea to win because no one really wants Charlotte.
Yeah, no one's gonna want Charlotte to win.
Champion right now, like as is. So I'm like, that'd be a good lineup, and then that makes me look at the other side, and I'm like, what do they put Liv against Bianca?
That would be good.
Ooh, Liv against Bianca.
Yeah,
dude. I think there's a way to take the I think there's a way to take the title off of Bianca at Elimination Chamber.
I agree. I'm down. I wouldn't be okay with that.
Okay, and so there's got to be 6 people in the Elimination Chamber, right?
Yeah.
Bianca Belair. Who are the other 5?
Piper Niven.
For
sure.
Okay, Bianca Piper. I'm there for that. I like that. Get some like.
Oh yeah,
I'm there for. Yeah, I like that.
For sure.
Get the big strong house in there, like throwing everybody around. Piper Niven.
Yes.
Becky. It's got to be Becky's in there.
Becky.
Bailey's got to be in there.
Bailey.
So who are the other 2?
I don't think it's gonna be anyone. I think if Becky's in there, no one else from the Damage Control is gonna be in there. I feel. Damn, what's up? Nah, then she's not gonna be in there from NXT.
What about Oh man, no.
Come on,
no,
dog.
it's not gonna be Piper. It's totally gonna be Nia Jax.
Yeah,
100%. It's gonna be Nia Jax in there.
Yep.
Fuck. Are they gonna put the fucking Raw Women's title on Nia Jax going into Mania?
Probably put into. No,
they
no,
probably.
Please don't.
They probably want Bianca to
get another Mania moment.
Conquer Nia.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, the KOD on Nia Jax. That's a Mania moment. That's a Mania moment.
Yeah,
dude. Fucking. I think we just fucking.
And if anybody
out,
can do it,
you just decoded it, bro.
It'll be Bianca.
Fucking
if
hell,
anybody's
bro.
gonna do it.
Fuck, they're gonna put the fucking Raw Women's title on Nia Jax's Elimination Chamber, dude. I can see it.
And then Bianca wins it back at Mania, bro.
And Bianca wins it back at Mania.
Because that's gonna make us hate Nia.
Yeah,
so
that's
much,
yep. And then
she
when
will get booed out of Montreal, bro.
Stop the cap, man. God damn it, we just forget. Okay, but honestly though, like if Bianca can hit the cleanest fucking KOD I've ever seen on Nia Jax, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
same.
okay, but who else is gonna be in this chamber? So we've got Bianca, Becky, Bailey, Nia, Asuka.
Yeah.
Okay, we said okay.
Do we say Liv?
You think Piper's gonna be in it? Liv or Piper?
Liv or Piper.
I think they'll do Liv. I think Liv needs to go back to Raw.
I agree with that. I don't think.
I don't like Liv on SmackDown. I think the SmackDown women's roster needs to change like dramatically. I would like to see Asuka on the SmackDown women's roster. Genuinely.
I was thinking, I hope she goes to
she
SmackDown.
Fits that big that big vibe that they try to go for. Put Asuka over there. Bring Sonya over to the Raw division.
Oh, Sonya.
Sonya got opened up, by the way.
She
did?
did?
Yeah, she got like a big ass cut right here, bro.
Oh fuck! I didn't see
Yeah.
that at
Yeah,
all.
same.
They're building up that feud with Charlotte and Sonya too. I don't know
Yeah.
what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing with that. I thought we were gonna see a match at tonight, but
Yeah.
or last night, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting. Man, what else, dude? I had a point that I was gonna get to. Oh yeah, the whole thing of like kind of okay, backpedaling a little bit into Charlotte, Rhea, Bianca. You alluded to it, Raul, but we haven't had the conversation on air. I think it would be really cool. Now that I don't think this is going to happen now after the conversation we just had, but I think it would be really fucking cool to do Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair versus Rhea. That's a triple threat that I would like to see.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all.
Mm.
I've been clamoring for it for a long time. And a lot of people are with me and a lot of people are against me. I would like to see the Raw and the SmackDown women's titles get unified, and I would just like to see a women's world title in the WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like that.
Why not just have it be a traveling champion? I know
Yeah.
you can't do that with Roman necessarily, but we see all the time like Bianca will be on SmackDown,
Mhm.
Charlotte's on Raw. Why not just have it be a traveling women's champion? Set up the feud on Raw, have the matches on SmackDown. Set up the feud on SmackDown, have the match on Raw. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would just, like you said, like a world title. And I feel like the way the women's roster is, they might benefit more from just one than two separate ones.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, then that kind of opens up even more for there to be that tag division that they're fucking
Yes.
lacking in, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was bummed that we
Does
didn't
somebody have those titles right now?
Yeah.
see. Damage Control, Io Sky and Dakota Kai.
Yeah.
Which now I'm thinking about, dude. I'm bummed. I was like, I would have bet $100 on the fact that we would have seen Gigi Dolan last night. We didn't see
Yeah.
Toxic Attraction at all
Mhm.
last night.
Nah. But I
No.
guess because I saw NXT and they were both holding the women's title together. So I don't know, maybe Trips are like, oh, he's gonna keep that separate for now. But yeah, it would have been cool to see someone from Toxic Attraction. Oh, there was some Mandy chants, which was funny.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, Mandy
bro.
came back and won the women's rumble. That would have been kind of hard. Mandy versus
Man.
versus Bianca. That would have been, hey man, yeah, that would have been a good one, man.
Yeah, and Toxic Attraction will help her win. Yeah, that would have been.
But y'all know what else was a good one? Y'all know who else helped people win? Man, this Kevin Owens. Okay, you guys see the image, but we're talking about Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns right now. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns was just the raw meat getting pulled out to get put on the slab for the sizzle for
Mhm.
what was this angle at the end of the show.
Yes,
Oh,
man.
this match was amazing, bro.
Yeah, let's start off with all that. Yeah, you go ahead and elaborate on that, Raul. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. What did you think about the match?
I thought the match was really good. I had a friend, what's it called? Who's part of Reach for the Ropes, who was asking like,
Who won, by the way?
oh, it
Who
wasn't
won?
Andrew. It was another.
Oh,
it was another friend.
okay. I apologize.
But,
I completely
congratulations,
mixed up.
Andrew.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, who do you think was a better rival for Roman?" He was like, "Is it Brock or is it KO?" And I was like, I sat there and I thought about it. Like KO really has had the better matches with him, bro. And like last night was one of those. It's like it wasn't the most physical match ever. Like it
Mhm.
wasn't the Royal Rumble match from a couple years ago.
Right.
But storytelling wise, bro, they did great, bro. They did really good.
Yeah, I feel like it was the perfect match to set up for what happened afterwards. And
100%.
and that's kind of, in my opinion, very difficult to pull off, because it was like, we're not about to just put on a slobber knocker of a match, and then this happened. It was like, no, it was very, like, in my opinion, intimate. And like it was a really good pace. And then like I feel like that same pace continued even after the match ended. And I don't know how they accomplished that, man. I really don't. But storytelling was there. I know Kevin messed up on that one part and he was beating himself up, but the fact that he got back up, like just all right, whatever, let's do this again. Did a senton from the second rope, missed, and just kept it going. Like it was so fluid that part of me almost forgot that he messed up until we rewatched it recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the match a lot. And then what happened afterwards? Academy Awards, bro. They should have been
Oxsters, as the Miz would say.
Yeah.
I need a freaking Oxster. Bro, fuck the Miz.
Facts.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, man, great match, and we'll get into what happened afterwards.
Yeah, man, it was a fucking. It was a great match. I thought it was solid. It was the first time, like we said, it was the first time. It's not the first time I've seen Roman. This is the first time I've seen this Roman. It's the first time I got to see the Tribal Chief.
Yes,
so
sir.
I was hyped just for that alone. The body language of Sami Zayn on the outside of the ring to me was what I was watching the entire match. Like Kevin Owens kicks out and Sami jumps up and like, whoa, yeah, like it was like, bro, you slipping, bro, you slipping. I was like, bro, you can't. Come on, bro, don't. Come on, Generico, don't do it. Don't slip. Come on, Shmuley. Come on, Shmuley. Yeah, man. But the fucking yeah, we're here, man. We're talking about this angle because the match was good. Everything in there was fine. It's everything that happened afterwards where, again, I'm going to bring up the graphic. We have Kevin Owens just gets absolutely demolished by the Bloodline. Like, everybody's coming in. Roman is beating down on him. The Usos are beating down on him. Heyman pulls out the 2 handcuffs from his pocket. Oh, I've always got these, my Tribal Chief. Always my Tribal Chief. Of course, my Tribal Chief. Just, ultimate dick rider Heyman that he is.
Sir.
Bro, he was on, bro. You said he was riding that meat like crazy, bro.
Like crazy.
I mean, it was bike pedaling, bro.
Simp Heyman, bro.
Simp Heyman. But he pulls out the handcuffs. They handcuff Kevin Owens to the ropes, and the Usos, bro. Hey, bro, somebody call a gimmick infringement, bro, because it was a fucking super kick party, bro. It was a super kick fiesta last night.
Bro.
They super kicked the fuck out of Kevin Owens, like the absolute shit out of Kevin Owens. Solo goes in, beats down on this guy, and now it's the get me the chair. And Roman wants Sami to be the one to, and bro, I was like, bro, is he about to just bust a headshot on Kevin Owens? Roman hands Sami no, that's not what happened. Roman has the chair, and Roman's about to go onto Kevin, and Sami jumps in and is, no, wait a minute, this is beneath you. We don't need to do this.
He's already done.
Yeah, like you don't need to do this right now. That's not where we need to go with this. Roman, you can see he's like, no, this is not like. I'm gonna hand you this chair, and I need you to finish this. Like he's not your family. We're your family. I do everything for you.
I love you. I've given you everything.
Yeah,
I've given you everything.
Giving you everything.
You're in the bloodline, whether you want to be or not. This is your family now. Finish the job. And Sami, he hesitates. He loads up that chair, and just like Rollins, fucking whops Roman Reigns, man. All right. Which one do y'all want to start, man? Who wants to go first? Because there's bro, I feel like we're gonna dive into this real deep, man.
Well, bro, don't even just stop there. But like after that happens, and just Jay, bro, Jay being the one to tell him like, bro, we've loved you like I love. He didn't even say we. He said I loved you like a brother, bro.
Yeah.
Like to know where Jay started being so hesitant on Sami.
Yeah.
To come full circle and be like. I love this man. Like I protect this man. Like I defended him at the tribal court. Like I did everything to help you, bro. And it's like we had one thing we had to do, just one last thing. And you know what I mean, bro? He's like, and for Jay to step out,
yep,
and just walk, and freaking Jimmy to be like, what the hell? Like that's my bro. Like he's gone. He just left.
Yeah.
What a moment, bro. What a moment.
Like if you were to just break down everybody, like it was Paul, of course, just like, what you doing?
Yeah,
And then we had Jimmy, who was also in shock, but Jay was like distraught, bro.
Yeah.
Jay was distraught. Roman, of course, is in agony. Also doing the same sell as when Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Yep, when he drops down to his knees.
Yeah.
I love the story of Roman Reigns' back is just fucked. Roman Reigns has the worst back in professional
Yeah.
wrestling because it just
Facts.
is absolutely shattered by every chair.
I'm saying, yeah,
And then when they're, I don't know if y'all heard it, but at the end, when they're walking back and they're looking at the camera, Roman says, "Take no survivors now.
Oh, I didn't even catch
I
that.
didn't
I was
hear-
trying to
I
be. I
didn't
was
hear
like, what
that
does he
either.
say? He said, "Take no survivors."
Take no survivors now."
Oh, what is it?
Man.
It's like it's closed. The bloodline's closed. We ain't taking
Dang,
anybody anymore
nobody.
now. Like this is it.
Yo.
Like wow, man.
Okay, I've got a theory on that now because this is what I was about to. I was gonna bring it up earlier, but I was like, nah, I gotta bring it up on the show.
Yeah.
What the fuck happens to the tag titles now?
Mm.
Because
So the Freebird rule.
is it gonna be the Freebird rule or is take no survivors meant to say? Because okay, we didn't cover Raw is XXX
Oh, yeah,
/
Raw
Raw
30.
is 30.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what happened on that show kind of led into the Royal Rumble, and we kind of already got the
Mhm.
payoff. So it's like we
Yeah.
didn't really need to cover. I mean, that the trial of Sami Zayn segment was fucking phenomenal. I mean, we could
Oh,
go
yeah.
off on that, but it's like we don't need to go into that whenever we've got this to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story there was though that Sami was done. Like Roman was like Solo,
Mhm.
he got the fucking, he had it ready, man. He was about to end his ass. He was about to spike his ass. But Jay was the one who came in and saved Sami.
Yeah.
Which the story building up before that for months was like everybody rocks with Sami but Jay.
Yeah.
And that was kind of what that is what built this whole thing up was like, at first it started, we were saying it's like it's crazy how far this has come where it's like we started with Sami. We were like, man, I don't really know how I feel about this, this redheaded Jewish guy
Mhm.
coming in and be like, what up, Maus? What up,
Yeah.
Maus? It's like I don't really know how I don't know how I feel
My
about
dog.
this. It's kind of weird, but like I guess I'll watch it. But like, the what up, my dog, and him helping out the Usos was like, no, man, like Sami seems pretty genuine. And it of course, as last night we found out, I mean, this whole thing was genuine. Sami really did rock with the bloodline. He was just
Yeah.
he was just a fucking Roman fan, which aren't we all? Really at the end of the
Yeah.
day, aren't we all? I mean, Sami Zayn represents the fandom, like he's one of us, But
Mhm.
the story there was Jay was like, I don't fucking trust this guy. Like
Yeah.
he does not have the best interest of our family.
Mhm.
He's not one of us, and Sami at Survivor Series finally winning the trust. And when Jay and Sami finally hugged and they finally embraced each other, that was a moment.
Well, then Sammy to look at Jay first,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and after that he goes, I'm
sorry, Jay. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
sorry.
it felt so genuine when he turns and he's I'm sorry, Jay. And he knew it was coming too. Sami
Yeah.
knew he was
Yeah.
about to get fucking rocked. He was like,
Mhm.
sorry, Jay. And Jay just standing there paralyzed with like confliction of like
Yeah, like
the manipulation that Roman Reigns has put on Jay Uso for the past 2.5, 3
Yeah.
years to
Yeah.
this point.
Mhm.
Finally, to me, I think he realized in that moment, nah, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
This ain't about the bloodline. This is about Roman. Nah, fuck this. This is not what I'm about, bro.
Yeah.
Because the bloodline was supposed to be about family, and you don't do this to family.
Yeah.
And when they turn on Sami, now again, and now I'm bringing it back around to the Raw's 30 thing, where Solo was the one, or Jay was the one who stopped Solo
Yeah.
from spiking Sami because Jay was like, nah, he's like a brother to me, Oos. I'm telling you, he's a brother to me. Is the story now going to be because we were talking about this weekend. It looks like they're doing a lot of Raw tag title matches,
Yeah.
SmackDown title matches.
yeah.
Is the story going to be that Solo is going to come in and fuck up Jay Uso
Mhm.
while the Uso, like, are we going to get a segment where the Usos are like, nah, you're good, Us? And it's like they hold on Jimmy and Jimmy's like, and now Solo's the one who goes in and he's the reason why they lose the titles.
Yep.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. I know for sure. I feel like I don't know. I feel like Sammy's gonna be in that elimination chamber, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Well, your idea about like the whole splitting the titles again, like doing 2 chambers for the titles.
Mhm.
If they do 2 chambers for the titles, bro, we're not gonna have a women's elimination chamber. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, at this point now, though, it's like, well, shit, dude, I don't know what the fuck they're going to, because Cody won the Rumble.
Yeah.
Is the story is it really going to be, because I don't think anybody really thought it was going to be Cody versus Roman at Mania.
Yeah.
Which, like, the match sounds good, but to me on paper, it's just like, I don't know the build for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
With
I don't
one
know.
pay-per-view in between. bunch of Raws and SmackDown, but still, like
Yeah.
one
Pay-per-view in
pay-per-view.
between, and then there's like a whole month between Elimination Chamber and Mania where there's like
Yeah,
nothing.
it's like a month and a half between
Yeah.
E Chamber and Mania.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Is it gonna be a triple threat at Mania? Because now to me, it's like
I
I
wouldn't
don't
want
know.
that.
I don't know if I want to see that.
last year with Brian and Edge.
Was that last
Was
year's
that
Mania?
No, last year was
No,
Brock.
last year was Brock.
Oh, was the
Yeah,
year
last year was
before?
Brock.
Okay, then yeah, I can do a triple threat.
I was like, we could do a triple threat this year, but it's like the fans are definitely gonna turn on Cody 100%.
If you put Sami in there, the fans turn on Cody. And last night,
yeah.
look, y'all can go on about it on the internet all you want, be like, it should have been Sami. That crowd wanted Cody.
Yeah, that crowd wanted Cody to win last night. That crowd was going
100%
nuts.
behind
They
Cody.
made the right decision.
Yeah.
It's just a tough predicament, man. Like I would not want to be booking any of this. I'll just say that.
Yeah, no way, man.
That's why I think splitting the title might be the best situation there.
Especially after what they did. I mean, Adam
Yeah.
Pearce can come out and be like, what you did at the Rumble was disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, we saw the dude with the sign. Raw deserves a working champion.
bro. I want Roman defending both titles at WrestleMania individually.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Night
Two
one and night two,
matches,
bro.
Yes, night one, night two.
The Elimination
I'm here for that,
Chamber,
yeah.
And defend the
the
Universal.
Elimination Chamber could literally be for the spot for the WWE title, bro.
Mm.
And Pierce be saying, like, Roman could go on this tirade of being like, I have felt this betrayal to the hardest now. I want to personally try to manipulate Pierce to get Sami Zayn fired. And like, I want him out of my company. Like, this is my company, this is my ring. I don't want him near any of these shows. And like Pierce be like, no, I have gotten to the last point of this. I'm tired. At the elimination, he goes, if you want to be holding those two titles, you need to know what it means to defend both of those titles. So at the Elimination Chamber, whoever wins the Elimination Chamber gets you at night one for the WWE for the Universal title, and at night two, it's what's it called? And Cody can challenge for the WWE title.
Bro, can you imagine if Jay helped Sammy win?
Bro, if Jay comes out to help Sami win,
I love it, bro. I
Yeah.
love it, dude.
I would
Yeah.
lose my mind, dog.
Nah, that makes sense to me now because Cody, this entire time, everybody's always been saying the story is Cody doesn't give a fuck about the Universal
no, he
title.
wants
Cody
the
doesn't give a
WWE
shit.
title.
Cody wants the WWE title. He can
Yeah.
call his in the whole point of Royal Rumble. You can call your shot at any title you want
Yeah.
for the potential to be at the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
WrestleMania is a 2-night event now.
Mhm.
Like you just said, you can do Elimination Chamber in Montreal. Sami Zayn can win. Sami Zayn has to go up against the Bloodline in the Elimination Chamber
Yeah.
for the
Oh
opportunity
my god!
to go for the Universal title at Mania. You can put the Universal title on Sami because Sami's been on SmackDown. Sami's a SmackDown guy. You can
Yeah.
put the Universal title on Sami at Mania Night 2, and you can put the WWE title on Cody at Mania Night 1. I'm here for
Let him
it.
cook.
And I know a lot of people are saying, like, oh, I don't want to see Roman perform twice. And I was kind of in that same boat. But now that we know it's
Yeah.
not Rock, like, it's not going to be Rock, guys.
No,
it's
it's
not
not
like,
Rock.
give it up. Give up the Brum. I'm
I
sorry.
think the best we can do is he'll make an appearance at WrestleMania.
I'm sorry, guys. We
that'd be
didn't
it.
get the Black Adam chance going. There was no Rock. We couldn't do it.
Rock. I brought my shirt and everything, bro. It was a vintage Rock
We're still-
tee.
Rockamania
No.
season's still on, guys. I promise. We've had the schedule lined up forever, so we're sticking with it. We're still gonna keep rocking on that.
Mhm.
No pun intended.
Kylie, if that happens, what's it called? He says, I say have Jay win the title and Sami help Jay. That's the way to get the fans to turn against Jay, bro.
Yeah.
No,
Wait.
that's just
Wait, what did Kylie say?
Kylie said. I say, Jay win the title and
And
have
Sammy help
Sami
Jay.
help Jay. No, like,
No.
Nah.
you're gonna
And-
turn the fans against Sami.
Right. And
Yeah,
I mean, what's it
no.
called against Jay, bro?
And I think one of the things that was making it long-term storytelling was the fact that like also Jay saw like someone stand up to Roman. He was the
Yeah.
first one of his followers, you
Yeah,
know,
the
and like
first
he
one to
he
stand
just
up.
couldn't
like,
do
I
it.
acknowledge you, and like
Whoa.
it came to the point where like he saw for the first time someone who was in the bloodline and was like, no, this is too much. Something he did not do at the
'cause
beginning.
he couldn't do
He
it because
couldn't
he was
do
too
it.
afraid.
And he finally sees
Yeah.
someone who did it, you know, and like
Wow, I didn't even think about that, man. Dude. This is fun. Dude, I literally just got
Yes.
goosebumps
Yeah,
that
bro.
just shot through my entire body, dude. And we didn't even speak to the experience of seeing that happen live.
live.
last
yeah.
night.
Yeah.
within the blink of an eye, the moment Sami whopped Roman in the back with that chair, everybody was just on their feet, bro. Like it was going, we were going absolutely nuts, man. It was phenomenal storytelling. I've never, dude. I'm still, I can feel the goosebumps on my face. You know, like it was absolutely incredible. I cannot wait for this WrestleMania. I can't wait for Elimination Chamber. I can't wait for Elimination Chamber for a multitude of reasons.
I can't wait for Raw, bro. I can't wait
I
for
know Raw tomorrow,
Raw
man.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
man. Whew. Let's go.
Oh, my goodness, man. But yo, I don't. We could sit here all day and we could sit here and talk about like what's gonna happen for WrestleMania and what's gonna happen with the story of the Bloodline, man. But I just can't wait to see the rest of it continue on, man. Jabril, do you have any final thoughts on what you thought about the Royal Rumble and everything?
Man, 10 out of 10 experience just from coming here. All three of us being in person, bro.
Yes, sir.
We
OG3,
bro.
Three.
Throw them threes up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Going around town, hitting up some dope spots, man, and then following up with the Rumble, meeting great people, man.
Yeah, we had a great time. Everybody around us last night was fantastic. We got somebody who we're gonna bring on the pod.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Shout out that boy Sami, man. That was great.
Yeah, he the truth.
Yeah.
What do you think, Raul?
It was a lot of fun, man. I was really looking forward to this. I'm glad that we got to do this, and yeah, like I said, first of many. First of many to come.
First of many.
First of many, man. First of many. Yeah. Well, listen, if you guys want to get first of many, go ahead and go to the Spring store. It's in the link in the description below. Go ahead and get you guys some merch. There's new network merch. Also, 10% off till next week. Next Saturday is the cutoff. Get yourself 10% off right now. Go ahead and do that. We already alluded to it. Patreon, go to patreon.com. All the links, everything that I'm mentioning right now is in the description below. Patreon.com. I know, guys, Rock wasn't there, but we're still going to continue on with our Rockamania season. We're going to keep the Rock-along going on, man. It's going to be a good time. Next week, as Corporate Geo announced last night, NXT Vengeance Day. It's the first NXT pay-per-view watch-along that we're doing. Exclusive. You guys heard that. Exclusive to the champion nerds and above on the Patreon. If you guys want to see Raul, whoever this man, you've got an announcement or something, right? About what is going to be at NXT Vengeance Day. It's going to be the final spot on the line for Elimination Chamber. But but you said that you're going to be revealing something.
I have been thinking about this for a while now. There's not been anybody in my corner. I have a match to do at WrestleMania for the tag team championships to advance, and I don't have anybody there, man. So
that's what happens when you treat people the way you treat people, man.
Yeah, so you got you
there. Well,
you
know, there's a certain type of attitude that comes to being champion, and I think that you forgot about that when you dropped it to David B. So how about you just sit there and let me cook?
Okay.
So
okay, chef.
The network had to bypass corporate, and I had to make some calls. And I have somebody who is my tag team partner. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way than who I picked.
So you're saying next week, exclusive for the champion nerds and above on the Patreon, on the NXT Vengeance Day watch along, we're going to be debuting who that person is?
Yes, sir.
And that person is also, if they were to win, is going to get a shot and get the final spot at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view watch-along in 3 weeks on the main channel?
Might happen.
Wow. Y'all heard that here first, folks. Next week, next Saturday, NXT Vengeance Day, pay-per-view watch-along, again, exclusive to the champion nerds and above on the Patreon. But listen, if you can't get on the Patreon, in less than 3 weeks, the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view watch-along, 6 high-flyer radio competitors, myself, the 2 people who won last night, the badass Brad, Kylie El Presidenta, Shout out to Andrew from Reach for the Ropes, who coordinated with the Nerdiest Rumble, which we totally fucked up, and we apologize. I literally had to do that sitting in my seat at the Rumble while the Men's Rumble was happening. Apologies, guys. And then it's gonna be locked down. We'll find out and we'll announce whoever the other opponent's gonna be, but it's gonna be the second network member making their debut, so to speak. Whoever wins that's going to get the final spot in the Elimination Chamber for the High Flyer Radio World Championship. First time of the year that it's going to be defended, man. Winner takes it into Mania. 1 year ago to this day, man. I put that title on the scene. In 20 days, I'm taking it back. 2 times. 2 times.
It's where it belongs. It's where it's meant to be. Last night, I even threw an open challenge to Roman, and he couldn't even acknowledge me.
Yeah, I did see that, though. He didn't even acknowledge you. He
That's
didn't
crazy,
do it.
bro. That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy,
steady
bro.
ducking, bro. But like I said, bro, everybody in this division has been put on notice since day one. This is a reign of terror. Kylie can play with her toy belt.
Oh,
That doesn't mean a damn thing. You can keep bringing it on. It's like Santa Claus. You know, it's a nice fantasy. Just doesn't exist. It doesn't mean shit. This is the one that means shit.
Sorry, kids.
And at Elimination Chamber, it's going to stay in the network.
Jabril, you have any final thoughts?
and I think you're just lucky I'm not in that chamber, but that's all I got to say about
I'll
that.
whoop your ass too.
Oh, we'll see about that, sir. We'll see about that.
Well,
Only thing standing between us is this soft ass pillow, my guy.
Well, folks, I guess that's been High Flyer Radio. Raul, do the thing.
As always, it's been nice to talk to you all today. And of course, if you would like to keep up to date with all the things that the greatest wrestling wrestling podcast on the planet is doing, make sure that you keep up to date with all those socials that we had up on the screen. And of course, we really want to thank you all so much for supporting us. Shout out to the fact that we did this live in person. Is a nice little throwback for those of y'all who don't remember the first couple of episodes of High Flyer Radio when it was me and Jabril.
Yes, sir.
We're actually in my dorm
Dorm room, brother.
I've seen those.
Yep.
Yep.
with a Logitech C9 with a C920. I can't remember. It was a
Yes,
shitty ass
sir.
webcam, terrible 720p quality, and
We
we've
got it
grown a
done.
lot. I'm glad that we're able to do this, and of course, congratulations to the winners of last night who were able to advance in the tag team tournament. But sadly, each one of you all are saving my spot because I will become the first double champion and I will become the first one to hold both of these titles, to have held both of those titles. And of course, we will see you all next week for some more High Flyer goodness. But in the meantime, it's been High Flyer Radio. Don't tap out.
Tune in. We did it, folks. Live. First of many to come.